cut my video off. That's all right. We're gonna keep pushing though. Part two. We'll make this part two. So what we talking about? Vices. Um, yeah, watch like cable. But hey, we working. All right. Brothers separated, been separated quite some time now. Since shit. If you ask me, shit. 8 months or so, all right? Because when I say separated, I mean just because we was living in the house don't mean, we was in two different ends of the house. Stay one in the house, other person stayed the other in the house. So, cut it down, twice a day, shit. Friday, something, not a day. I attribute it to when you was a person that always got things the way the way you wanted and stuff like that. Spoiled, you know what I'm saying? Spoiled individual and shit. And them lights. These can be tough times, you know what I'm saying? Contributed to, but what I have learned is, lonely. Listen to Ralph Waters talk about on Infinite Waters, talk about loneliness and stuff like that. And yeah, no, you don't feel loneliness because loneliness means you don't enjoy yourself. How can you be alone and you got yourself? So, I know loneliness because I love me so much that my presence, feels a lot. No, that's not no ego or nothing. It's just that I'm comfortable in my own. I mean, watch, look y'all. Look at your boy. Huh? What do you do? Huh? I feel comfortable. I'm comfortable in my own skin. Real talk. All right. So there's no, I laugh at people, sit there and be like, "Ooh, I'm lonely." To each his own. Now that don't mean do I wish for a companion and all that stuff. Yeah, we human beings. That's what I tell people. That's the whole purpose why we came from our Godship. You know what I'm saying? We want to do some things on the physical. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so we, yeah, your boy, we want companionship and all that stuff, but I just don't want any of your body. You're 52, you gotta learn, right? You gotta learn. It's 6 now. What you gonna do, dog? You gonna keep doing this? Nah, nah, I can't keep doing that. All right, I'm better than that. What they say? When you know better, boy, you better do better. Right? You better do better. So your boy working. He working on himself so he can do better. All right, be better, do better, see better, discern better in that avenue. Because that's been my problem. Discerning in that avenue what I need to discern, looking for a goddess, right? Like-minded, right? Ambitious, right? Confident, self-esteem, up front, just not superficial, not worried about what everybody else doing, all right? Just worried about what makes you do it, what you do. What's the way forward? What's your way forward? The way forward is continue doing what we're doing because the blueprint of coming out of one's condition that he or she thought was not attainable, that they didn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. There's going to be light at the end of the tunnel because you've been through so many situations before, right? But you don't see that when you're going through them. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? This could be different, right? On my side, I didn't look at it. This could be different. I totally understood what I was going through. I was being shown, okay, show me what you learned. We've put you through this situation. All other times you've been this, that, da, da, da. Shows. and I was able to accomplish the mission. Yeah. So the way forward is keeping balance, keeping positive attitude. Oh, we'll get to it. Hold on. Mechanisms to stay on positive. Continue meditation and yoga. All right. Remember I told you I started that yoga, man. Um, One of the lectures I looked at, it was about a year ago. He was talking about standing yoga. You know, I do sitting, and I'll lay flat sometimes. It'd be sometimes because, boy, I lay flat, I'm gone. I'll be meditating, all right? Meditate, singing. That's the last thing I know is, all right? So, nah, I can't, yeah, I'll be tripping on that. But the yoga, did the standing yoga, doing for a period of time. I'm up to about 30 minutes. I can handle that, and reaching your balance within that. So it's a beautiful thing, beautiful feeling. Um, keeping my walking and my exercising. You know what I'm saying? Sayings always right. Young folks probably don't even get it. Understand how you say the body. Keep your body fit. Keep your mind fit. It's compatible. Um, keeps the balance. All right. Keeps you stable. Keeps you understanding. All right. Called endorphins. All right. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but you got that a chemical in there that um, when you upset and this, that, and all that, you know, you got these chemicals that get you off balance, and that's why you feel what you feel. You cry, you get angry, you want to hit shit, stuff like that. So endorphins, all right, and these are things that spur up in you. So when you walking and you working out, them same type of chemicals resonate. All right, they come up in you got that burst of energy and da da da. So you just letting them things, endorphins get out. Uh, I have to look that word. It feels funny to say. I'm probably not saying it right. All right, but you're just getting that energy out. All right, depressing that energy, having to releasing it. All right, with your walk and your exercise, which is beautiful. All right, beautiful. And I've been able to be consistent with that due to my military background. Thank you, Uncle Sam. Maintain positive attitude through all. Man, hard to do, but that's what we have the capability of doing. All right, why be negative about things? I learned a long time ago. What's negative gonna get you? It just make the situation of what you're going through harder. Cause now you ain't looking at it with a positive attitude that you're gonna get through it, maintain it, figure it out, whatever. So you defeated yourself almost right there with a negative attitude. So looking at things positive, always looking for things out positive, grabbing things in negative situations, finding the positive out of it. Because surely when you get through it, there's positive. Yeah, you got through it. That's one positive. And if you the one did it, you figured it out. That's two positives. So just grasping it in all things. All things. And when you continue to do that, then you walk around with a positive attitude because the negativity it starts to digress, and soon it ain't even negative. It's just like a situation. You don't call problems anymore because problems notate a negative connotation. See what I'm saying? I got a problem. When you say you got a problem with people, dang, we gotta go in here and help Sean. Hey, got a little situation. Working through it. Oh, all right. You good? Yeah. Little situation. Say that word. Now, when you can't get through the situation, figure it out and all that stuff, and you stumped. You exhausted all your means, all right? All your understanding. You can't get through it. Now you got a situation. Now you got a situation. Say that word. Now you got a situation. All right. Talk to positive people on your understanding level and comfort level. Oh, and not your comfort level. It's key. As I this past year cut off negative individuals that always have negative something to say or negative energy, always got a problem, always this, that. You start seeing that your energy, you have more energy. We carry each other's energy. That's just what it is. Right? And so the value that I seen was you got to distance yourself from negativity. You must. Don't matter who it is. Don't matter who it is. This is your universe. You created it. You have the understanding that you operate yourself and you're under the operation of taking care of yourself and taking care of your household or whatever. And it's on you, incumbent on you to know what's right and wrong around you. Then you gotta quickly start to understand. You have to put yourself in your situation where that you said it's your universe. You know you don't want negativity in your universe, so why is it in your universe? Hard decisions to make sometimes. Especially when you think you're in love or you taking care of things and this and that. But if it's tearing you down, your soul inside, you know what I'm saying? And you know that you might be productive and you might, but you look around, okay? Takes two. Takes two. Not being around people that the yes man, the yes woman. We all got them. I don't want you no friend. That's why I'm cool. Thank you. I I don't need friends or family that's gonna codify when I'm wrong and just tell me what I want to hear, just to make me happy. No, no. Be 100 with me, cause I'm definitely gonna be 100 with you. See how it works? So, there's a lot of us out there. We got folks that we, we think they in our corner and they just, they just sucking our energy, tell us what we want to hear, but won't tell us the truth. Won't put that mirror up in our face and say, man, Sean, look, da 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 da, man, girl, look, you know what I'm saying? You can't, you know what I'm saying? We don't have that. We got people that just want to take us back to our old days and let's kick it, man. Yeah. Go ahead, dog. Let's go to the bar, nigga. Let's do it. 52, bro. My days of being in the club and doing all this and this ran its course. Because if I go back and do that, then I ain't learned nothing in this whole process. Evolve. Better yourself. Recognize and see when people just want you around when they need you, when they want something from you. So do better with your time. Mr. Shillman, looking at all of your evaluation, So we're gonna have to go on and put you to the next level. We level up. Give me a minute. We might have needed that to be a two-part. I'm glad that kind of went off there. Because this thing needs a two-part. But I'm going to go quickly through this. I had wanted this to be, let me close this. Give me a minute, y'all. Give me a minute. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. 1 minute. Here we go. My cat was over here licking my knee. Thought he was gonna come up here and say hi to y'all. How that? Ooh, it look good. Blind style. Close the whole thing. Close it off. Max, you gonna come say hi? He like that light. He was the reason why the window was open. Maxie. Oh, and that's not. Hey, get a cat. Get a cat, men. And women out there already got them. A lot of women out there got them, especially the spiritual women. They got cats all over the place. But, man, get a cat. You been used to them dogs and stuff and all that. Dog good. Like old girl, like Miss Myra said, Miss Moss, Miss the Goddess, peace out, Miss God. She said we need them beasts. We used to them beasts because we could handle them beasts. You know she telling the truth because I watch all them damn videos with them damn Africans over there messing with them damn animals over there. Hyena got that hyena kissing hyenas and shit. Got hyenas smiling and shit. So like that, I was like, boy, I tell you, we something else. We don't know our powers. I'm gonna find mine though. Fuck around here, tame a lion or some shit. All right, but elevation goals. So this video that I'm gonna talk about, I don't know, I might name it Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon, check me out. But this is what I feel Nick Cannon should have did when he had the opportunity to step out on what he was talking about. Before we go there, though, we're gonna be talking about revealing the Kabbalah, and it's not so much revealing because it's been out, all right. But what it hasn't done is it's not been out to be understood by us, by our culture, and there's a reason because this is something that is ours, all right. Come from you already know what I look at, what I know comes from us, man. You know, you want to talk about Egypt, Sumerian, Kemet, Dogon, all these, ancient societies before ours. There's just you about to dwell here, and I'm about to show you the understandings were a certain community, and I don't mind saying a Jewish community. A lot of people say they stole this or whatever. We're not getting into that. We're not going. This is not what this is about. All right, this is about teaching my community something, a science, an alchemy, an understanding of what we really should be practicing, or if not practicing, and a foundation of where it should stem from, and then you add or take off what you want. All right, but right now they got us thinking outside of ourselves with the religion that we do practice. Okay, so knowledge is power, right? Pay attention. Kabbalah, also spelled Kabbalah, Kabbalah. They have it spelled Kabbalah. And if you notice in Hollywood sometimes spell it Kabal, Cabal, all right, shorten it. People just trying to hide it, all right, trying to hide it's not like the cabal it is, or it's not like, they all the same, all right. Sometimes translated as mysticism or occult knowledge, is a part of Jewish tradition that deals with the essence of God, whether it entails a sacred text, an experience, or a way things work. Kabbalists believe that God moves in mysterious ways. However, Kabbalists also believe that true knowledge and understanding of that inner mysterious process is obtainable, and through the knowledge, the greatest intimacy with God can be obtained. Keywords in it I want you to look at to understand this. Kabbalists also believe the true knowledge and understanding of that inner knowledge in your avatar. These white folks now. So you know how they think today. Back then. Out. Jesus. This is it. Okay. The Zohar, collection of writings. Mystical commentaries of the Torah. Torah is the book that the Jewish community used. It's considered to be the underpinning of Kabbalah, written in medieval Aramaic and medieval Hebrew. Remember that. The Zohar is intended to guide Kabbalists in their spiritual journey, helping them attain the greater levels of connectedness, as above, so below, right? Connectiveness with God that they desire. Kabbalists, through often is considered Jewish mysticism, its practitioners tend to view the creator and the creation as a continuum. Listen to what he just said. Kabbalist thought often is considered Jewish mysticism. Often considered. Now, if you was growing up, back when I was, 70s, 80s, 90s, you heard that Kabbalists, when you heard that, you correlated that with the Jewish community, Jewish faith. Yes or no? You ain't hearing, oh, you can practice Kabbalist, or you can be a Jew. They was having problems right there talking about when people, black Jews, coming out saying, I'm a Jew. And people was looking at them like, how you be a Jew? Because the understanding, we didn't have no understanding of what we was talking about. We didn't have no understanding of what we lost. This desire is especially intense because of the powerful mystical sense of kinship that Kabbalists believe exists between God and humanity. Within the soul of every individual is a hidden part of God that is waiting to be revealed. Even mystics who refuse to describe such a fusion of God and man so boldly still find the whole of creation suffused in divinity. Breaking down distinctions between God and the universe, thus the Kabbalist Moses Cordova writes, the essence of, and I'll say that again, Kabbalist Moses Cordovero, Cordevero. I say that because some people might be writing this stuff down. I want to know. The essence of divinity is found in every single thing, nothing but existence. It exists in each existent. There are 3 dimensions to almost all forms of Jewish mysticism, which are likely to be understood by only a small number of people who possess specialized knowledge or interest in the topic. All right. And now they want to read. And L. Ron Herbert, when you go down there and you, if you was to go down there and venture down there and listen to the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, he mentions L. Ron Herbert, and he mentions going out and studying with L. Ron Scientology, not necessarily L. Ron Herbert, because I believe L100 passed. Yeah. So L1 Hubbard, he mentioned also my knowledge of reading on him, went over to, all right, across the waters, right? Got with some peoples, got with some rabbis, probably. Real bones, real from the woman, rabbis, real bone. That's where that come from. So they got with he got with them over there, and he seen this understanding, and he brought it back, and he drove into it with Scientology, which you got today, right? Now you say, why you bring that up? Look, trying to correlate tie all this is. Stay with me now. Right. We know how our media runs, right? So I mean, my cat. So our media, if you remember, look up Leanne Rhymes, right? She's the lady that played in the show Kings and Queens, right? So I watched her on a little investigating show that she had about Scientology because I was interested in what they was doing out there. Scientology is big out there in California. I'm originally I was born out there, all right. So I wanted to know, and I have a couple of actually I have family. Just found out probably 3 months ago, 4 months ago. Shout out to my cousin. Told me that we have family out there, a cousin out there who works with the Scientology community. All right, he's a pastor and stuff. So, but I brought Ross because they was doing an investigation, pretty much denouncing it, making it seem like it was bad and all this other stuff, and got it out. So wanted to know more. All right, find out. Boom! Wow, Scientology. They pretty much believe in what the Kabbalists do. All right, the Jewish community and stuff. So, okay, makes sense. Anything good, like we know, anything good, what does the media do? Right? Honorable Louis Farrakhan said in his lecture, man, get out there. It's a beautiful thing. This old Kabbalist mystic teaching lines up with old ancient teaching. And Honorable Louis Farrakhan, man, he ain't changed not one bit on how he come with white folks, all right? Deviled in, said deviled in, same thing now. Said feels the same thing now, nothing different. He just suppressed calling them devils, and understands he's dealt with a lot more of them and just died down some of the rhetoric. You know what I'm saying? And I still has that same feeling, but he said himself, going out there to California, sitting, listening, seeing all that, he said, I'm down with anything that'll take the white man and white female from the condition of non-compassion, non-empathy, destruction, war, just us, nobody else, we the best, attitude out of them, which the mystics of the Kabbalah does, which Scientology does. Hey, yeah. And anybody with the right frame of mind who's been around with them long enough to see that majority of them think messed up when they still think you're a second-class citizen. When they still run around with the perception of, racism and want to buy into that crap. So yeah. We seeing a community of people changing, evolving. So that's how I can, I give you that because we know how our media works. We see it. That's why a lot of us are doing what we're doing now, because we know the media not gonna tell us the truth. So they use Leanne Rhymes and her little show to run against the ideology of Scientology, because Scientology is producing better people, better minds, better understanding, better humanity across the spectrum. And we know how our society works. It don't want people to unite. We need to understand that. Oh no. This society can't afford for this system to unite, for people to unite, not the system. It can't afford it. The oil company will lose money. The retail company will lose money. The banking system will lose money. The political spectrum will lose power if we all united on this understanding. Because no longer will we need them, and we understand that. And in the cause of them seeing that we wouldn't need them, it would revert them to have to change or get rid of us, and that's what's going on. They're getting rid of us because they don't want change. I mean, think about it. You want change? Change ain't good, man. Shit, I've been driving my Mercedes. I've been eating my steaks. I've been I've been having my beach house, summer house, winter house, Alps house. People don't want change. Don't want to lose that. All right. So we're moving. Let me see. I got one more. Those that's in the Kabbalist. There's only a couple of names. You know them. Tom Cruise, that's one, right? What you know? You don't hear Tom Cruise in the news. Still doing what he do. John Travolta. Pretty big names. I said them couple of names land in Leanne Rhymes. They got her in there, but I said them no names, because they got a lot of celebrities in there. Lot. All right. Madonna. Yeah. I say these things because, I want you to look at something. And I know that celebrity stuff going try to be one of them fake stars and stuff, doing all that stuff. You go up, you get up there, you do that. Them people, you in the system now. So them people gonna use you how they see fit, right? So, but if you grounded, this is what that's about. If you grounded, right, and you locked into your spirituality, now you done reversed it. You done reversed it. Now the people that controlling you, because we all know, and this is not a shout out to my Jewish community. This is just the truth. Nick Ken, I don't know why you couldn't say this. Viacom and all our communications and half our economy and all that stuff, we know who running this. Why do we be like, don't the Jews, you don't say, it's the truth. What the hell we being shush about it anymore? That the Jews own the banking system. If they don't own it, they run it. CEO. That we as a society has claimed them to be the smart, the mathematicians, the Barnackis. That they in the treasury. They always the treasurers and stuff. That they have their own community. They ain't even got to go to Walmart, the mall, none of that stuff. Because every community they got is owned by them, ran by them. What are we scared to say that? They got their own synagogues everywhere. Own community, living community. Why we said, what's the problem? I guess because we've been institutionalized inside to, oh, that's taboo, don't talk about that. And it probably was at one point in time because them people knew they was running this shit and putting a veil over people's eyes, and they didn't want you to, I don't know. I'm still confused on what the problem is, really, to myself. I mean, I get it because it's a power thing and strategy to keep the power. But everybody and their mama know now. So it ain't like it's no secret, hush hush or whatever. So I don't understand, Nick. I don't understand how you couldn't use your platform wisely. But I kind of do. I kind of do. So we move. So what I'm gonna try to do, what I'm gonna do, is bring you to the understanding of the Kabbalah. All right, in my form, in my way. All right, layman terms. I always try to simplex. When I was in that military taught you well. Simplex, simplify things to the lowest form. All right, the Creator. When we talk about things, the Christians, you talk about fallen angels and we fell, and you got to look in your Bible and we came from somewhere and all this other kind of stuff. A lot of Christians don't believe that we gods. You tell somebody a God. It just told you in the thing, you are a God. All right, you are not the God, and I know that scares a lot of people when we say that. A lot of conscious community, spiritual people, I should say, that know. Yeah, you're a God. All right. No, you ain't the creator. All right. But you are of and from the Creator. You little one. Okay? And if you was able to get back to it, you'd be part of the Creator again. And this is what this is talking about. This is what the College is understanding method demonstrates to you where you came from, your fall, your dissension, why you fell, and your graduation to get back, your elevation that you can get back. Because you can get back if you choose to. All right, accordingly. We all can. All right. We move, the understanding. You are in a reality. For the longest, I didn't grasp, I think 10 years ago, I was around some spiritual people and we was talking. And young lady was saying, this ain't even reality. And I wasn't feeling it. All right, wasn't feeling what she was saying, but understanding that, and she wasn't able to correlate why she would, she didn't understand the method of her saying you're not in reality. Bobby said it before, him and some of the other lecturers came up with metaphysical. We have a spiritual realm that exists, and I think now we understand that. In this time, I hope now. Many of us don't. Many of us think that the spiritual is just for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And we shun it on somebody. We that's what we're good at, black people. We're good at putting stuff on somebody else. You know what I'm saying? We want our problem. That's why you got your priest. That's why you got the Catholic going to the little closet and stuff. Hey, can I lay my problems on you? I get lay my problems on you. You handle, you bless me and all that, and then make me good. All right, and it just don't. People, I'm trying to tell you, that's if you believe that. I mean, to each his own. But know that you're more than that. All right, know that the understanding is more than that. Just like Jesus Christ, I can't fathom how people can think one individual, and just not, no. It's not possible. It just ain't. All right. So, your reality, you have a reality, all right? World is a reality. And it starts with the Creator, as we know. So, they say the Creator. And it's just like a figure eight. I'm going to try to draw this figure eight like this. Yo. right? So you got the figure 8. Uh-oh. I gotta zoom in or something. Too easy. I'm bored. Move up a little bit, y'all. I'm gonna have to use that black pen. Oh, there we go. All right. We see it. We see it. So yeah, that infinite world, all right? Infinite. That's what God is, all right? He's up in that reality. You started there. You was with him at one time, all right? And I said, my opinion, my understanding hasn't swayed me, hasn't resonated too differently for me. The Almighty, is it he? Yeah, he. But in him being a he, or, not he in what you think, like us so much, but he in the sense of operator, okay? But the dominance of what makes he so powerful is she, feminine, all right? So he's passed that to the feminine in my analogy of Gaddafi, all right? That's the only, only man on earth I seen, man, in my years of time, have women guards, women servants, and all that all around. That's all, just women. And it told me everything, man. Gaddafi knows something. and so do so many. All right, you'll see so many. A man that has many women around him, and he got understanding. He understands. He ain't fell off of nothing. All right. So yeah, infinite. And with the creator, so you have the creator, and the creator create what? Creator create the creature. We're the creature. We're the creature. What? You don't know how to spell creature? Creature. Yeah, we're the creature. I was looking at my words. All right. So, in that, at once upon a time, we was up there with the creator, as we know. We know that. Some say the creator, angels. All right. What do you want to call it? Each his own. You was up there. Spirit. Right? It's your spirit realm. Okay? And then, it just makes sense. Use your common sense with this. Follow with me. Don't let this, that's why it took so long for me to get this class, because I had to get to my understanding where I didn't allow this to consume me to an intellectual level that would go above people's head. Because that's what we have to understand. They got to try to make things hard, people. They got to try to make things hard because that's what keeps it a secret from you. And it don't be no hard understanding. They just didn't combobulate, rearrange everything to make it complex, looking like it's some type of formula or some type of thing so they can look intelligent. And in all actuality, they didn't went over there into your library, stole that stuff. I ain't say that. They ain't got the stuff from somebody, some scriptures and scrolls. Remember, I told you I ain't gonna talk about who stole nothing. Who gives a damn? But they didn't got it, decoded, deciphered it the best they could. Not fully, like the Honorable Minister Farrakhan said. They don't know anything. They don't only know a little tidbit, man. Little tidbit. Now, I ain't finna say I know everything, because I don't. I'm going to, because I keep diving, my understanding is there. They're going to keep bringing it to me. But that's all they do is try to make it complex to you. All you have to do is be able to discern it. That's it. Decipher. So here we go. So being up there with the creator, we was too antsy, man. We was black. Remember? We was antsy. There's something about us. They say there's something about us on earth. Name a race that don't say something about us. Every race look at us like we the crazy ones on earth. So that's what we did. We the crazy ones. Our asses said, you know what? We rolling. And when we rolling to go see what else you created, Almighty. See, Almighty didn't just create us. He created other worlds too. Alright. See what they say. Make sure I ain't vote Jew too many damn worlds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, remember I told you they didn't name these worlds. I could tell them to you. I got a little Jewish friend, but I wouldn't even contact them, man, to get what these words mean and shit stuff. But you wouldn't know, and it don't even matter to me. I'm gonna be honest with you. So these 5 different worlds, 5 was only levels of consciousness. Just different levels of consciousness. So these little badass angels, devils, we'll call them angels. Because devil comes later on when we made some people and they established them called Star Concept, okay? So we just call them angels right now. Concept though, because we can roll with that, fallen angels that went into devilish ways. See how they work? So at one point you was an angel when you was up there with God, the Almighty, when you was up there with Almighty. And then when you fell and descended into your humanistic view, ways, and all that stuff, and animalistic and all that stuff, then you went into, okay. So in that fall from the Creator, got our 5 worlds, right, that we fell to, our 5 levels of consciousness. And knowing our black asses, that's what we wanted. We wanted to go figure out what God had created. Because you didn't create it. Think about that. Just common sense. You didn't create it, but you sitting up there with the Creator, right? And you seeing him create. Like, man, you see, and every day you like, they didn't have days, they just went on time and exist. But think about it. We all them angels up there, all them angels sitting up there, and they like, man, you see God, man. God made a slip and slide in World 3. He did what? Yeah. Man, that ain't nothing. In World 5, you see what I'm talking about? Common sense. And what we as angels sit up there contemplating. You know it. Man, I'm going to World 5. Man, you can't go to World 5. Why I can't go to World 5? God didn't say we couldn't go. He didn't restrict us. Yeah, he did. He put them laws down. He put them principles down. Yeah. And then us angels. So we went through these levels of consciousness, y'all. Checking them out. Problem. Each time we descended through these levels of consciousness, right? What do you think happened as we descended the levels of consciousness? Just common sense. At one point, you was up here with the Creator. You ain't the Creator, but I imagine you had the byproducts, the energy of the Creator. So you wasn't the Creator, but you was the next best thing. See what I'm talking about? So, but you left the Creator side. So it's just like the analogy of us today. Think about it. Common sense now. that 18-year-old, 19-year-old go off to college. Before they go off to college, they're in high school. They're in your household, right? They eating your good food, drinking up all your little drinks, right? Driving the gas out your damn car, shit. But they strong, right? Because they got support. They got your backing. So they confident, right? Common sense. They confident. Same thing. But when they go off to college, their freshman year's tough, right? I used to contend on mom and dad. It's hard out here. See? I ain't got that car, gotta walk, got a bicycle. Or if they do got a car, the car ain't the good car like dad and mom did have. They was established, so they got a good car. Now I got this beater. Right? Tuition getting paid, this getting paid, book money and all that stuff. And, but I ain't got a pocket. I ain't got no job, so I call mom, dad. They ain't sending me no money. They send me $20, $30. I used to get this, that, but now I'm getting short money, $10. Why? Well, we paying up for tuition and other stuff, folks. We got you in school. We ain't worried about you going out with your little girlfriend, boyfriend, all that kind of stuff. Nut. What's wrong with you? Go get them grades. So we descended. And as we descended, we moved away from the Almighty. And as we moved away from the Almighty, we start losing our powers. That's just it. Come on now. Because Almighty probably was up there like, where these fools at? Just like they say he was in the garden with Adam and Eve. And he asked Adam, where's thou? Adam was hiding. We was gone. We was ghosts. We all in the other world. We all on roller coasters, spiritual waterfalls. We all up in World 4, 5. Look at us. Some of us up in there gambling. Huh? And tell me what we doing. Because this is what I think. On them worlds, in these worlds right here, these worlds that the Almighty created, them worlds are heavens. Yeah. You had levels heavens. Yeah. Watch this analogy. Before I came to this and understood this, I was in Iraq. I'm practicing in Islam. So I had Imam had a black Aziz Light. Remember the Fifth Element? When he went in there and the aliens was walking into the pyramid and dude was on there, the scribe, and he told Aziz was holding the mirror. I'm just bringing that up because the name, Aziz Light. But his name was Aziz. And Aziz was darker than me. Aziz was dark. Aziz was night dark. Good man though. Aziz said, he'd been teaching about 6 months. He said, Sean, how many heavens? I said, how many heavens? Now I already heard this. I heard this from my other interpreter. And they understood the analogy of 7 heavens, right? So I was at 7 because Almighty. He's like, who do you hear this from? You's good, man. It's like, nah, I can't lie to you, man. Such told me, say, yeah, we believe. There's 7 heavens, and you have to earn your right on earth to get to the heavens. All right, so I just analogy that culture over there understands. So you falling. Now, where you fall to? Man, you get to here, hey, we was right here. So we didn't fail. We didn't went to all the worlds, went through all the worlds and wrecked hell all up in God's world. Seen everything. How long we done that, I don't know. But we was doing it. All right. So now we didn't fail so low, y'all. We see some more of Almighty's creation. This is just my opinion. So we fall below the spiritual realm. So you have the spiritual realm, which we knew, and you now have the physical realm, which we now went below, right? And when we went to the physical realm, this is us, right? We're there, all right? Box in that world. But what the understanding is, in that world, you have 5 openings, okay? You have 5 openings. Now, just for a knowledge base on there, all right? A lot of you see, no disrespect to my 7 percenters, all right, 5 percenters, or Moorish brothers. You'll see a circle with a 7 or the square with a 7 with the openings, right? Same, they understanding the same analogy, all right, in some ways or form, all right? So you have the physical. We got in the physical, all right? Once we in here, all right? Yeah. So we created a barrier once we got that physical, y'all. Once we put our physical. I'll give you my analogy on the what we did. We created a barrier though. A barrier between the physical and our spiritual connection with the Almighty. Okay? My analogy is funny as hell, but Almighty already created animals and all that, I feel. And if he didn't, then we did. All right? Whichever one. All right? Whichever one. But we got here, and some of us angels, if Almighty created, because he gave us, like I say, we couldn't create like him, all right? But could we create animals and all that? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not getting into the here nor there. I really don't know. I can't tell you that, all right? But from understanding what our history and understanding what many religions suit by on the Yakub, Inky story, okay? Jacob, if he could genetically create like on that level, then why couldn't we then? Why couldn't we have some type of understanding to do that with the help of the Almighty's awareness? Or you get what I'm saying? Story being the mother, my Isis, or how you want it, whoever you want to look at it, whatever name you want to give it, being the ultimate creator, right? Universe, creating the planets, creating all the big things, the stars, the suns, and stuff like that. Then create the sun started creating. The son was jealous of the mother. You know, we hear the stories, right? Plausible, all right? Very plausible. Mother found out the son was creating something that, you know, hey, whoa, I didn't tell you to create that. Well, I'm trying to create something better, whatever. Mother backdoored him when he tried to try to do his thing. Mother said, okay, well, I'm gonna put a soul in there, and that's us, our black melanin. And we all know these stories, okay? We get to them. But really, does that matter right now to us? Just getting back to the, see what I'm talking about? And I'll shoot this to one of my dudes I love looking at. He say, hey, what'd he say? To be found first, you got to be what? We lost. So we here. All right. Boom. And in here now, this is me. We created them damn animals. You seen the giraffe, buffalo, all them, right? And it was down there living a life. We seen them running around. I said, oh, okay, yeah, that's cool, man. We seen them. People, and I ain't trying to be on no, make it funny or nothing, but it just is what it is. I try to tell people, we make this world, life, and all this stuff like it's so many things to do, and shut up. Like, stop. Because at the end of the day, there's 3 things on this world that half of us gonna be doing at one time, more than any other thing. Sex, counting on money, worrying about money. Where is the money? Drugs. Who got it? Who can comfort me? And killing each other, destroying it. 4 things. I give you 4. Because that's become a hobby too, right? All right. So we got down there, we seen them animals making love. I'll put it there. We seen them monkeys, they like, ooh, wow, whoa, man, whoa. You know why I say that? Because if you've looked at Wild Kingdom and all that stuff, you see them fools doing all kinds of, they be like, damn, they do it like that. Sometimes you see some of them animals copulate, and you don't even know how they doing it. They just touching each other, and you're like, how they doing it though? Where's the thing? What's it? So, I like I told you, I was young. Kama Sutra. Anybody ever look at a Kama Sutra book? Go get you a Kama Sutra book. If you ain't seen it, you young folks, go get you one. I ain't know that many positions in the world to do that. There is so many positions in the world to have sex, make love, whatever. Yeah. So stop playing with me while we came down here. So we came down there, we here, we stuck, shit. We messed up. When you came down there, it was a ladder. Hey, that ladder they be talking about, that's Jacob ladder. So we'll draw that out right there. You came down on Jacob ladder. Imagine that. Jacob ladder. I want us that same Jacob to change his name. Nah. That was first name Yaakov. Was it Yaakov? And he changed his name because they whooped the shit out. I don't know. But Jacob's ladder, all right? You seen that movie and done all that, you know what I'm saying? You came down that much slowly. Boom, now you in here. All right, so in here, what's going on with you? You now you human. You done made your little body. You took on these human characteristics, all right? You kind of put yourself in a box because when you put on this suit, all right, so that you can stay down here to breathe this water, or I'm sorry, to breathe this prana, what you call carbon monoxide or carbon oxygen. I'm sorry, oxygen. All right, you had to put this suit on because in the spiritual realm you can't come down here unless you're the creator. All right, with powers. Let's put it that way. With ultimate powers. All right. To come down in there and below this, you have to be in a suit. You have to be in an avatar suit. Okay. All right. So we here. Cool. Man. How I get back? Or while I'm here, what am I going to develop? When I was a spirit, they say you had so many senses. All right. You had no restrictions. So up here in the spiritual realm, no restrictions. Up here, no restrictions. But here, of course you had restrictions, right? You had to. Because each time you declined in your spiritual realm and you came down through here, you lost your ultimate spirits, right? Who knows what that was? All right, who could imagine? But I bet you was tough. I bet we was tough. So we here, we physical, and all of a sudden now we got senses. We can develop some senses, y'all, in these ragged ass bodies. Senses. So what do you sense for? A sense for food. But your senses, of course, you got your touch, feel, all that stuff, right? So your senses become bring along your desires, right? Because you got your senses. So I got the sense to touch. I got the sense to taste. So having that sense to taste, I'm hungry, right? Feel, touch, see, and that sense to see. Oh, I see food. The cat, dogs, the whatever was around that time, dinosaurs, who knows? They eating this. Man, let me try some of this. Say it was vegetarians, all right? Before we start eating them damn animals and stuff. I don't know when we start eating them, but that'll be another. Well, I do know, but that'll be another class. So yeah, desires. So yeah, you needed your desires. Your desires turned you to need food, shelter, right? Ultimate one, sex, right? Does that work? On the fifth. So in a kind of way, you understand, we watched however long we watched the creator do his thing. So it is not like we didn't have a concept or a blueprint. We limit ourselves to being the creator can be almighty, but I gotta be on this. Minute. Why? When you come from the creator. Wasn't that with that movie with what's my dude name? Not Danny Glover, the other one. Well, Lucy. Anyway, Lucy. I just watched the dude too. What's in my wallet? What's in your wallet? Chase, baby. Must be irrelevant. But Lucy, when she started turning and feeling and seeing that she was connected to everything, right? And in the end, she consumed her. Everything consumed her because she was everything, right? But same thing. Wonder why that movie turned her black? Because she was coming out the physical realm and going back into the spiritual realm. So you was part of everything now, much like you once were. So she started, and we'll talk about it, climbing back up to Jacob's ladder, back up to her spiritual, up to the Almighty, becoming the creator. Well, still down here, you need that shoes, shelter, okay? And then you didn't consumed that, all right? And you filled. You fulfilled. That desire is fulfilled, right? So if you already completed it, done. So what's the next desire? I want wealth. You created a wealth system. Okay. Gold. Gold. We heard stories of good Gilgamesh. All these other kings and all these things that was rich as hell, richest man on the world, and rich as his, rich as that. Like, okay, that all came from something. We want to be wealthy, more wealthy than the other. Desire met. Boom, it's fulfilled. Yeah, what you gonna do now? What do you want now? What's next? Power. Want power. That make sense? Got all the money. Still ain't satisfied you. You got all the money. You ain't satisfied? You got 10 houses. Bill Gates. Jeff. $300 billion. You ain't satisfied? No. No. With the power, they want the knowledge. Knowledge. Knowledge of what? Knowledge of why the hell I wanted all this other stuff. What's all this shit about? Why we here? I done had everything fulfilled. I got 30 houses. I done been everywhere. I done been all countries, continents, cities in the States, I've been everywhere. I mean everywhere 500 times over. What is this all about? I'm so fulfilled that I don't even get a joy no more. Going to the Taj Mahal. Going to Dubai. Going to Vegas. My private jet, I'm even tired of getting in my private jet flying. This shit getting tired. What is this all about? Knowledge. Now you want to be fulfilled with knowledge. The power couldn't fill you. You fulfilled with it. So now you looking for the knowledge. All right. Once you get the knowledge, we consumed. You think you know something. And that time, like we see now, majority of us, we don't know a damn thing. All right? We don't know nothing. This stems when you see in rich people, we sit up there and correlate them being rich with them being smart, intelligent. Donald Trump, Bill Gates, Fauci. And we know better now, right? They're just people that got an opportunity to do something that me and you didn't get an opportunity to do. And just people that put people around them that were smart, Trump, to get him elected. Knowing fully well, shit, Trump, man, come on now. Trump, smart, man. Do you remember we sent him to that military college, man? Shit, we had people going to school for him. Take class for him. Smart, Trump, nah, man. Show you transcripts. Last video, I'm gonna show my transcripts. Show how easy it is. College transcript, here you go, shit. Yeah, it is. Can't show that if they ain't got them A's and B's though, can you? And you're the president of the United States sitting up there with a or if he even went to college. McLaughlin. Ask somebody ask McLaughlin if they know if Trump went to college. If his daddy paid for him. So then you got all this stuff fulfilled. You got all these four fulfilled. And you still ain't accomplished nothing. And you down and you like, damn. Man, I should have never left the creator, man. What I'm gonna do? It's boring down here, ain't nothing to do. We doing the same monotonous old same kind of thing. Watching the same people buy the same clothes. Everybody buying the same thing, think they being unique, buying something different. No, you ain't being different. Somebody in Texas got the same thing you got on, you just in New York. Soon everybody had the same damn thing, just let them catch you up. I never understood why somebody say, man, shit, I got it first. What that mean, son? Eventually everybody else gonna get to it. What that mean you got it first? What? Yeah, I got it. Complex, little complex. So the next you looking like, what the hell? So you say, boom. Now, for most of us black folks, how we come to it is the heart showing up is in a traumatic state. We didn't, or through experiences. For me, experiencing Buddhism, which correlates to meditation at an early age, no brainer, right? Bring me back to, so when I sit down now, it's okay, too easy. The practice, the understanding, the wherewithal is there. Others, traumatic. And I'm just talking about in the black community. We done tried everything. Usually your prisoners, they go in there and they ain't getting out, and so they turn to something. They've been Baptist this or that all their lives, and then they go read some books and read on some stuff and Kabbalahs, this, that, and they find out, man, this is it. This is where it's at, excuse me. This is where it's at. Okay. So you take a traumatic event or you take some experience got you to your heart, boom, you deeped in it and you've realized there's more to you and the dot shows up. Many are saying this is your soul. This is within your dot, within your heart. All right. To each his own, just understand it. You can dwell deeper in that. But I'm gonna sum up a little bit. In your falling, you had so many like things to components to you, okay? And what the Kabbalists are saying, masters of it, understanders of it, is that you had 600,000 pieces to you, right? And when you came down, you shattered within 600,000 pieces, all right? To get back their understanding, I'm kind of going ahead, but it's okay. To get back, you have that ability once you've tapped into your heart, which is the component, which I talked to you videos before. That is your command center. All right, your gut is your intuition, is your command center. Your heart is your second command center. Your gut tells your heart talks to your gut. All right, you sit there and you talk to it through meditation, the population. Right, remember I told you. When an individual, this is just my perception and my understanding. When you sit down and listen to your rhythmic beat of your heart and focus on it and tune to it, you allow your heart to tap and understand that is a mechanism, that beat, that beats per minute, right? It's telegraph. It's code. It's language. It's communication. Understand that the first people that walked this earth didn't speak languages like you and I. They made sounds. The African tribe down in Africa, that oldest tribe around. Can't remember which one it was. Yeah. One of y'all be able to put me straight on that one. Put it down in the comment section. Okay? So, that's the same thing that you're listening for when you meditate. And when that information comes in and you're real about it, you understand it, your heart's connected, it goes to your gut. And your gut are formulated into the understanding that you need. And it's a guide. And it's just your spirit. Shout out to Kevin Wesley. I don't think I mentioned him earlier in my shout outs. Kevin Wesley's understanding, he breaks down the New Matrix Revolution. And in that, he's telling you, wake up, Neo. He's talking to us. Because we're somewhere else. You're not in this. This just operates. I always tell people, this is a remote control car. You no different than you going to Walmart buying that remote control car. I used to love them things, them big things. Go buy me and my son one. Go out there and play with them things, run them things. Same concept. Why you sit there and love that, Sean? Because your ass is being ran by yourself up somewhere. Now I don't agree with I'm sitting in a pod. I'm sorry, I don't think we sit in the pod, Mr. Wesley. But to each his own, you know what I'm saying? I believe we somewhere spiritually, unrestricted. You see what I'm saying? Unrestricted, just doing us. In one of these worlds. You're definitely in one of these worlds. You ain't up at the creator, you know that. So if anything, you down here in the barrier, probably in the fifth world, chilling. Who knows? All right, but you there. But I don't believe you're in no pod. Okay, just laying physical, because you gotta understand this is the spiritual world. You ain't got no body. You ain't got no form. metaphysical type world. So this can't survive up there like that. That's just my understanding, y'all. Okay. So to get back 6,000 pieces. To get back, saying that 613, you can put that 613 pieces back together and get back. I X out the 6, me myself. 13, I can see and understand. All right. Watch this. Reason why. My understanding tells me that Zedekiah runs our universe. All right. Almighty put Zedekiah, goddess, in charge of our universe. And in that, Zedekiah broke us down into 12 tribes. All right. So the 12 tribes that we are in, of course, we know our zodiac. All right. So that's my understanding. Our zodiac. So our zodiac deals with astrology. All right. And astronomy. We'll get into that. Most people want to play either or and all that stuff. It's all the same. Dealing with the constellations, dealing with the stars, dealing with our understanding. One thing I had to go back and look at, the Ankh. A lot of us don't understand what that Ankh really does too. All right, as well as a power symbol and a power instrument, because it was an instrument of power. Usually them Ankhs were made out of copper, bronze, gold, and stuff like that. And so they had a electrical power that we could use out of it too. But they also used it, you turn the female end and you have a long end being in the male end, left and right being associating, symbolizing the feminine and the male masculine energy. Well, when you turn it to the side with the feminine end, our ancient ancestors, scientists, astrologers would look up at the stars, at the constellations through the Ankh, the feminine part of the Ankh, for what? Looking at placement, alignment. They knew where they were. They knew where their spirit was and all that, so they would just line it up, aligning me up where, hey, am I in, tonight, shoot, where am I at? Where's... And everything I love, I ain't no doubt, I guarantee they could get back to where they need to get back without a shadow of a doubt, through their practice of their mystical understanding, alchemy, all the stuff we talk about now. All right. So your heart got shattered in 6,000 pieces, and they put all kinds of dots in there, and that's your heart. Boom, 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 and it's shattered 6,000 pieces and all that, right? Cool. All right. So then you come to the understanding that all that means something. All right. What is that? You have a way to get back, basically. It's the reverse to how you came down. You coming back up to your spirituality from the metaphysical. Okay? To do that, you got to put all your pieces back together that shattered when you descended into the physical, right? So what do you got to do? What's the things you got to do? What did you think? He talked about it over there. Remember what he said? Inner self awareness. To get back there, you can't sit up here and say, I hollering to Jesus, hollering to the Catholic priest. The Vatican can't get you back up there. The Pope. It had nothing to do with him, you descending down here. It had nothing to do with none of them, you coming down here. Hell, if anything, you probably doing all right talking to Jesus, because Jesus was one of you. A God, a black one, a melanated one, just like you, come with all the other angels. Yeah, he might have been the lead. Who knows? but he's not what you thought he was. You know that. You know that. Because the folks that been disguised up under this using this system knew exactly who Jesus was. I can't understand that. They persecuted Jesus. I wonder if it's because he knew this system and was teaching this system out of luxury when they so-called say he went over there to go learn. That's one of our colleges, as you want to say. Lodges. Lodge. So you're trying to tone back, get back to consciousness with that black dot. To get back conscious with your heart. To get back to understanding. Because the other dots that you shattered pieces into, you turned to corporate. Meaning, you had all kinds of desires. You desired so much. You desired clothes and this and that, love and hip hop, blah blah blah. You just everything now. You just keep breaking down. Now you eating food. Now you eating animals. You eating the damn animals. And like, damn, y'all down there eating the animals? Oh man, can you imagine Almighty? Man, these fools. Boy, I tell you, these kids. That damn Sean. Look at him. You know it. Zudakai's, the mother, the creator. She's sitting in the universe shaking her head. I think that's why I told that damn Inky. I told Inky don't make them fools. Because we didn't start eating the animals until when, y'all? Like 6,000 years ago, they say? Shit, I don't know, 4,000? We need to get on the number on that, y'all, for real. Because it changed from 2,000, 4,000, 6,000, now 6,000. Now these fools say shit. They right see right with us. God made us when he made y'all. Yeah, he made y'all, then he made us. Okay. And we continue. So, you corporate. You doing all kinds of, you just all out spit. You ain't got no spirit in you. You just nasty. You doing everything. You changing the sexuality. God didn't. Male, female. That's all he made. You made nothing else. You down here doing all kinds of other stuff. What the hell are you doing? You adding parts to you? You taking parts off? Did I not tell y'all in that little book? You're perfect. I mean, you're perfect. Do you not understand, little G? I'm going to hurt you when you come see me. Yeah. You got to come see me. You didn't build your temple. You ain't the grand architect of your temple. I left that. Maya. I left that with the grand architect. So we doing all that. But then, somebody woke up, I think around 50. When you wake up and you're in touch with your heart, and the messenger, the Gemini say, I've been told you need to sit down and meditate. I've been told they've been trying to communicate with you. Someone trying to communicate with me. that you need to tap into your chakras. Yeah. What the chakras gonna do for me, son? So you're tapping on the chakras, and you open your chakras up, and your base chakra gonna give you a sense of safety and grounding. Okay. And your sacral chakra is gonna give you sexuality and sensuality. Okay. And your polar chakra, what is that? Polar? Ain't got no light, y'all. Yeah, solar plexus is gonna give you willpower and self-confidence. I need to bring the light over there. I'm gonna get that name for world, that name. It's written in that color. Yeah, solar plexus. Yep. Your heart chakra, love and kindness. Your throat chakra, creativity and communication. Your third eye, wisdom and spiritual awakening. Your crown chakra, connection of goodness to the divine source. Boy, stop, Sean. So when you could connect into them, man, you get all them chakras spinning and what some say they're portals. I learned from Panic and Khadijah. They just power sources, energy that brings a clone, them prescribed components that strengthen it. So you want love, sexuality, all that stuff. You get that mug spinning, shoot. You get it all. Makes sense. Think about it. Now I ain't gonna bring that analogy, but them transformers, when them things start spinning on their bodies, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So once you've connected your chakras, you did your spirituality work, hey, Almighty talking to you, or you connected with your spirit, and at least you got your spirit talking to you, saying, hey, you know you fucked up. Yeah, what we do? You don't remember? No. What? You been asleep a million years. Scorpion King? Huh? Yeah. Oh, I've been trying to talk to you, man. And, man, but I'm only 52. I'm only 50. No, boo, time don't exist. You immortal, dummy. You don't remember? No. Put some more work in. And that's how it works. You keep meditating, keep putting work in, keep asking, because the Spirit tell you, ask for something. Hey, ask and you shall. Ask and you shall. So you over here. So we understanding the God we serve is a giving God, loving God. That's all he do. God give. God don't get nothing. God get a lot of superficial thanks. Love you, God. Appreciate you, God. You the best, God. A number one, God. And the next thing you know, somebody killed somebody. Same person. Somebody hung somebody. Same person. Somebody that touched a little girl, little boy. Same person. God. Somebody that robbed the bank. Same person that went up in the confession booth. God, please forgive me for this. Forgive you for what? What did you do? Yeah, dog, is you even human to do that? Yeah, can you ask God to forgive me? Man, I don't know, man. We killed ourselves. But he's a forgiving God, though. We see, because we get away with all kinds of shit. We done lied to God so many times, man, shit. God should have burnt this goddamn, God should burn this damn earth every week. He's just like, like a dragon, just reach down with his hand, yeah. right? And just thought of shit. If I was him, that's probably why I ain't him. Probably why I ain't him. All right, so bam, you hear, got the spiritual flow going. You sat down in it. You trying to get back now. Spirit say, okay, check this out. You can get back, but you got to come through this other side. And how you going to have to get back is this. You're going to have to talk to the Almighty. And you're going to have to reverse the process. Because if Almighty was giving up here and you was up here, then what were you? You was giving too. You weren't receiving shit. You was with Almighty. Almighty eat steak, you eating steak. I mean, we know that one. You know what I'm saying? But shit. Almighty fine. Almighty go check on some things over in the other universe or whatever, you going. You see what I'm saying? You ride. Almighty riding over there in his spaceship Z-24-5. Who you think shotgun? So you didn't need nothing. You was up there with Almighty. Now you down here, shit. Almighty had to give you shit, do stuff for you and stuff. And for that to happen, you had to understand how to talk to Almighty, right? Get back to those topics. So that's what they say. We got the concept of you are a receiver, the creature, right? Which we are. We the creature. I know how to spell it now. Creature. Asking from who? Almighty. The Creator. The Creator always is giving. Right? So they show us concept. He gives. We just not to know how to learn how to receive. What's the components of receiving? How do we receive? How do we understand to receive? Okay. To get back up Jacob's ladder, right? Because that's Jacob's ladder. You have to start becoming God-like, more godly-like. Less human, less man, less master and noble. I'll just be trying to plug some of the stuff I know. Right? You down here, you master and you noble, right? Doing what you do. Man. But now I got to get up out of here, man. This shit is getting redundant. I don't want to reincarnate Almighty. I'm going to go back up there with you where everything was straight. Everything was straight. Bliss. Feeling exotic always. On a high always. Power always. In the light always. So to get there, you have to be God-like. And to be God-like, what does God do? God's a giving God. Watch this. Love and kindness. Your heart chakra. You have to have love and kindness in your heart. Yeah. Creativity and communication. You have to be creative enough to understand how to get away from this corporate world, bull world, to your spiritual world. Because there's a balance. Because you think you going spiritual, everybody's going to agree with? Nah. You're going to have people saying, you practicing voodoo. You crazy. You narcissistic. You think you a god? Wisdom and spiritual awakening. That's your magic. That's your magic wand within inside of you that opens and controls and make things vibrate and start happening. Your pinnacle. Okay? Your third eye. Once you've awakened it, once you've got the communication system all intact, because the heart, you've let communication in with your kindness, your loving, your giving. You're not thinking about you, because it's not just about you. You're thinking outside of you about others, your compassion. You're something that I'm working on, continue to work on. You're letting things go. Okay, people hurt you. What are you holding on to it for? Like, are you still getting hurt? Is it just no? So then, move on. You're going. What's going? It's just a feeling. Move. Keep going. Don't hold that against people, cause that in itself, you see what I'm saying? You resonating anger, harboring anger. No, I ain't got time to be angry at people. No. Let's keep moving. Let's find a way to base in our happiness and our enjoyment in our purpose of being down here. But to stall in anger, frustration, chaos, and none of that, that's not healthy. Work that, boom. Work that, boom. Stay in that. We don't have to. We control. We have the control. So once to get out that corporate, right, you trying to get back to the spiritual realm. And once you've made that spiritual connection and reached your spiritual elevation that you can reach and up to to get through the barrier, right? Then I honestly feel that you become somebody like a Louis Farrakhan, like a Dick Gregory, like a brother C.L. Freeman, Myra Moss, brother Ray Hagan, some of our younger folks, Young Pharaoh, Rashad Jamal. Yeah. Because they're spiritually in tune and understand the purpose. They have gotten back to the spiritual realm to receive the message. They received it. You might not like how the message is. Of course you're not going to like it because you're not connected. You don't understand. You're outside looking in. What holds us back is our knowledge. What's always held us back as a people is our knowledge. Not when we had the knowledge, but when we lost the knowledge. I'll always go back to, I think I finished. We said receive. I got receive. You being the receiver, creatures we receive, learning how to receive. Only thing I left out, I think the Creator, He bestows. That's what He would always wants for us. He'll bestow whatever we ask for. All right. It's just that easy. We make it hard. When we taking our heart, we're just correcting it. All right, we're correcting uh, the shattering. Remember, I told you we shattered. So we shattered all into pieces. We're correcting that. The one thing that I add to it is it's not 613. This is my belief. This is a zodiac. We shattered it in the zodiac, and it's dealing with Zodicaius. Then we shattered in 12 pieces. See how it works? Because on the zodiac, understanding there's 12 zodiacs, right? 12 zodiac signs, right? And I don't want to go in depth with it on this one, but because it's another class. And the zodiacs, when we came down, we were one. You was all them zodiacs. You was Libra, Virgo. You had all them elements. You had all the elements. You weren't just one. I'm a Virgo, and then you just went off that. I'm a Virgo, and this. No, you was all of them. But when we fell, we shattered into 12 pieces, right? Now they come with the analogy that the 12 pieces shattered even more and all that. Okay, that's cool. That's fine. But just the layman of it, you shattered in 12 pieces, and that's why you a Virgo. You're a Libra. I'm a Virgo. You're Aries. You're a Taurus. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So to get back to the spiritual realm, you have to be all of them. You have to get yourself back to all of them. So that's why I was telling you in my video, one of the videos earlier. You can't just, when you go read your horoscope and stuff like that, you just can't redo it. We just read our horoscope. Okay, that's cool, But you once were all of them. So you should read all them goddamn horoscopes. You feel me? So you can understand, okay, I need to be, maybe they was telling the Capricorn, they see I'm a Virgo, and they was telling Capricorn, today you should be more compassionate towards people than da-da-da. Okay, my horoscope didn't say that. My horoscope said, stay away from black cats and go bet number 8 and shit like that. Okay, so I'm still going to adjust myself to understand the Capricorn, Libra, and all that stuff, because that's me. That once was me. And if I'm trying to be more God-like and get my ass back in the spiritual realm so I can get guided by the right thing instead of being guided by this ragged ass thing here that put this ragged ass brain up in here, and that's where I put this ragged ass brain up in here that now it's raggedy because at one point in time it was a memory bank, RAMs, and it just stored all kinds of stuff for me. When my crazy ass dropped down into the metaphysical realm, I developed an ego. That's what I missed. But we really miss it? Because once again, that's how the spirit works. The spirit gonna do that for you, man. Y'all be thinking we crazy and stuff, us folks that meditate, practice on it. Man, I'm trying to tell you, it's not gonna lead us wrong. It's not going to lead you wrong because you teaching everything right. Might not be right just like that. Hey, boom, like the Jewish community, because they didn't broke it down, try to make themselves feel intelligent. I broke this down for you to understand. The layman, a hobo. I go up under that goddamn bridge down there on Tremere and hey, look, shave him down, wash him up, boom, boom. Come on, I need you to meditate for 3 months and let's see what we can do. And say change your value and elevate you. And I guarantee you, I'm gonna be floating up in this joke. Just for the fact the week 2, that fool be like, man, you know what? Boy, I don't know what you know, but you know something because it's working for me. Feel good. I know. So our ego stopped us from going to be and understanding our spirituality. Our ego, we thought we knew it all when we got down here. Same thing Same thing when your crazy ass was up here, it just wasn't the ego. You just was an inquisitive cat, and then the cat got 9 lives. Curiosity killed the cat. You just inquisitive, and you want to go down there and follow names. You didn't fall. I'm finna go see what God made, man. I heard there was a boom boom room down there in World 3, bro. Y'all know it. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. It's funny as hell, son, but y'all know I'm telling the truth. That's who we are today. Black folks, that's who we are today. You can find each one of them analogies on each one of us today. It's okay. Because y'all, others look at it, oh, we all messed up. I don't look at it like that no more. Man, we the most powerful thing the Creator has ever made. Got to be. I done watched us at our deepest depths. Shake it off and roll on. Just us. As a masses. Not ones and twosies. Ones and twosies can do it. Yeah. Them too. But as a masses. You know, tell the truth, when I watch my black people, man, struggle at the lowest level. Be like, man, they ain't gonna survive. They ain't gonna survive. They ain't got no water. They ain't got no food. They ain't gonna survive. They ain't gonna survive the weekend, dog. You come back a month later expecting shit to be tore up, messed up. Them wasn't on the way. Like ain't nothing happened. We take problems and turn them into miracles. We take problems and turn them into miracles. And we say, thank you, Jesus. Stop thanking Jesus and thank yourself sometime. You Jesus. You Jesus, Mary, Isis, Hera, Amen. You all them fools. That's us. We made this. Systems and us, y'all. But our ego in the way so that we don't go learn. Our ego in the way so that we call in the science voodoo. Our ego in the way, even though people show us in the Bible, what did the Bible tell you in Genesis, John, Malachi, all you gods? Didn't I tell y'all that ye is gods? You can't, it's written in the scripture. You can't unwritten it from the scripture. It's your own book. The book say that. I leave with this. Closing. I've shown you a product, a method. The Jewish community, I love you. I had soldiers that were Jewish. I'm not saying, you get people get on this, say, want to defend or deflect while they're talking about something or whatever. I'm not that individual. I literally have soldiers that were Jewish. I respect it. I respect everything. I respect all religions. All right. I've practiced all religions, but the Jewish faith, and in some forms, probably did practice the Jewish faith because it derives from or is a derivative and branches off and somehow to other faiths, just don't know it. All right. Each religion has a product of every faith, each faith. All right. So we got to understand that because at one point in time, it was all one. And some of us fools, when we was all sitting like, I stop liking you, you stop, it's us. Stop liking me, and you're like, man, I'm out of here. Where you going? I'm going over here. What's over here? Shit, I don't know. And you ended up in China. So then now you made some shit. Say that. Called it something else because you didn't like what we was calling over here. One of them went over to India. Oh, this is how it works. Like Bobby explained, and we understand. We starting to understand even more through scientific and through like not understanding. The world was one. The world was one. So you ain't traveling. You ain't need no boat and all that kind of stuff, ships and all that kind of stuff. But that's the persona they want to give us, make us think, because they need us to not think. Think about it. They need us not to understand this. Now, a lot of us that see this understand why. And this is, I'll leave you with this on this. I was talking to a friend, friends this weekend on our spiritual, and we sit down, we chop it, and I was letting them know that I'm about ready for my class, all right? Because I had been one. This was going to be my first class, but I kind of held off on it because I wanted to make sure that I'm bringing it across where that people understand it, not just me. And I wanted to make sure that I'm using smaller words and diversion in it and be fluent with it, all right? But I said, imagine this. Check this out. And once again, not just look at the parameters. We're not pointing at the people. I'm not mad at the people. I'm not trying to be nasty about anything. When you look at the Jewish community, go in history and figure out what they have went through. You see they went through the Holocaust, right? They have went through displacement. And, the Jewish community has been displaced because they are a different culture. They're almost like the original culture. So as these cultures were diversing and evolving into other things, the Jewish culture kept it simple and kept it the same. They wasn't trying to change. They were trying to stay with the old. Okay? And so people like Hitler and all these people got to understand how this was going down. He was planning killings, man. These people were trying to kill these people because this was you. Before the Jewish community that you see today that wears the black and all that stuff, it was you. Okay? It was you. I tell people the reason why they wear black. Why do you think they wear black? Locks, long hair, curl. Why they curl their hair? You. These folks understand energy. This is energy. They understand. Like Mr. Got his name. I had him down and wrote his name down. My paper. I want to give a shout out to Mr. Tony Kusnick said, all right, when he was teaching in there, they came out. You wasn't in my time when you growing up. You didn't see no black Jews. You couldn't go and say I want to join the Jewish community, and you black, red, orange, right? Cause you was under the impression, and they made you go under the impression that you had to be born a Jew. You was a race. Say that word? A descent. We just now started coming into the political correctness that Jewish is a religion. That's a religion. It's like you say you're an Israelite or you say you're a Muslim. That's all it is. But the persona, see how it was? Now they lifted it off. Why they lifting it off? Because like the Honorable Louis Farrakhan say, and like Bobby Hemming, like all the older ones say, it's coming a time that the flourishing we upon this day of Aquarius and stuff, you can't lie no more. Lies come to truth now. You got truth to power. Also, they understood their timetable of when all this was going to come fruition and their time was going to run up. And some say it's written. It was written. Take it off who you want to. Nostradamus or whoever and all that. All these people believe in prophetic things and stuff. We don't go that route. We don't go that route. Why would you have to do that when you already have a connection? Us. Okay? we limit ourselves. If we were to imagine if we were the Jewish community and we had this prescription and we had this, don't nobody fuck with the Jewish community. When you do, they all come down on you. Don't nobody talk about the Jewish community. Nick Cannon, when they do what they do. Ain't nobody out here hanging, killing, messing with their kids. You rarely hear in the crime and reports and look at your news and media. You don't see when they, because you know they're good at it. Oh, we found, let me do something. Oh, African American, black shaman, veteran, got all my description. When last time you seen a Jewish individual doing something like that? All ground up, killing a lot of people, doing something. Imagine if when you born and you can talk and walk, this is being prescribed to you. Day one. You wonder why the kids are smart or go to school and they intelligent, pass these tests, do all this. The community's got them tuned in. We think on a small scale, even myself, this is a community in the United States, all around in every state, Jewish communities, taking care of their own supermarkets. Hell, for all we know, they don't have need shit from the government. For all we know, I'm looking at it, I'm like, hell, you half the government anyway. What if we was prescribed to this to us? What if we took Christianity and swapped it out for this? Like them Hollywood stars, like Tom Cruise know out there. Madonna. All them that been in the game long time, huh? Vim Rings out there. Vim Rings, you a Scientologist, bro? You tapped in? Without no problem. Another nugget. Israel. Straight to L. That's all that means. Straight to L. Is real. I say, is it real? Is it real? A lot of them say, is it real? Is it real what? Are they the real people? Are they the real chosen ones? Yet to be seen. Right now, it look like it. They do everything right. They more tapped in than my people. Do your homework, do your research. Go check it out. It's all there. L. Ron Hubbard. Go down there and check out Honorable Louis Farrakhan. He speak on it, man, heavily. He'll tell you. To my beautiful white folks out there who study this, keep doing that. Spread it. Somebody watching. Somebody white watching. It's inevitable. We don't want none. We want to learn too. Because to spread this to all of us is to free us. To free us from the bondage of what we thought we knew. To free us from hurting each other. To free us from hurting ourselves. to show you that God ain't as big as and out of touch to you like they make you think. Not our Almighty. Almighty loves us, y'all. I know this for everything. Love. Our Almighty loves some us. Because I see it through us. Every day you look at us, you see Almighty through us. You know the thing going around. You say, man, you black folks, y'all all know each other, y'all. No, we don't. We don't. But we do. We got a code in us that'll never die. We see each other and we're able to give each other that power sign. I understand where you've been. I understand where you're going. And I understand where you at today. All around the world. That nod. And they can't understand it. Like, how y'all know that? Right? Yeah, you know everybody. No, I don't know everybody. No. I know struggle. I know strength. And we starting to understand as a mass our God ship. Bring the common sense back. Love you.